In this video today I'm going to be talking about my auto Bitcoin bot and how it makes me around 30% profit per month, which equates to just over 1% per day on average. The bot name I'm using is called Cryptohopper, and I've been using it for 6 years, and in the last bull run I turned $630 into $25,000, and I intend to make even more in this bull run, starting with more than $630 and going for a little bit more profit. And I wanted to talk about how Cryptohopper works exactly, and how I'm going to use my knowledge of Cryptohopper from the last bull run to use my secret sauce and make even more money with this new bull market. So all of that is coming up in today's video. We're going to be looking at profit calculations and projections and whatnot, and I'm going to explain to you, if you're a newbie, exactly how an automatic trading bot will work, or automated trading bot, whatever words you want to use to describe this. It's basically cloud-based software that allows you to trade while you're sleeping. Alright, and you don't need your computer switched on for this to work. You just have to set up the bot, click on start, switch the bot on here, and once you've got your strategy plugged in, it should start making money for you on autopilot. Now, some people don't believe in bots, they don't believe they work, but after 6 years of using Cryptohopper, I pay for this every month. Do you think I'd be paying for this every month if it didn't work? Hello? I've done manual trading on exchanges with TradingView and charts, and it's bloody hard work, guys. Cryptohopper makes life a lot simpler. I mean, if you want to do your trading manually on an exchange and you're good at it, fair enough, keep doing that, guys. Cryptohopper's not for everybody. But personally, I like to do both. You know what I mean? I manual trade sometimes on KuCoin and Binance, and I use Cryptohopper as well. And it makes money while I'm sleeping, 24/7. It's like having 75 little robots working for me, because I'm allowed 75 coins in my bot. Okay? So, where should we start? Alright, so this is Cryptohopper that you're looking at. This is my real money bot. Alright, I have a paper trading bot as well, which allows me to practice strategies on, but I still haven't found anything better than the secret sauce yet. And if you want the secret sauce, guys, just a reminder, you can get the exact same strategy that I'm using with all the settings and all my knowledge over 6 years just by getting Cryptohopper through my link. It's how I support myself during this YouTube channel, guys. It's how everybody on YouTube makes money with YouTube. Alright, so secret sauce, absolutely free for you if you use my link below this video to sign up, and you'll get access to me on Skype. Click the link below the video. If you already have Cryptohopper, guys, hang on, let me bring this picture up here. If you already have Cryptohopper, you've got two options. Read those. I won't harp on too long about that. The link is in the description. Contact me on Skype. You've got two options if you've already got Cryptohopper already. Right, so here we are, back in my Cryptohopper dashboard. There's a few profits that it's just made today. Okay, so there's a nice one, $60. Alright. It's made 2.42%, so that was about $58, and then it sold for a couple of dollars profit, whatever that was. I can't be bothered to work it out. You'll see a few open positions now are in green. A few of these positions are down in the doldrums, as they have been for a few days since Bitcoin dumped. Now Bitcoin is creeping up again, and that's why we're getting a few green positions coming back up. Now, talking to anybody who's never used a bot for trading, or is completely new to trading, or maybe they've used Cryptohopper before but they're not quite sure about it. How does it work? well, this is the purpose of this video today. You put your money on a crypto trading exchange such as Binance, all right, and you put your US dollars or your British pounds or whatever on there, and you buy USDT with it. USDT is a stable coin, as you can see here. Look, I'm using USDT as my stable coin, and that is pegged to the US dollar. So if the US dollar's worth this amount of money, then the USDT is also worth that amount of money. All right, so it's basically US dollars. Now, you use those US dollars to buy and sell cryptos on the exchange. You can do that manually, right? You don't need a bot to do trading. You know, I've been through the mill a bit with trading manually. I've made a lot and I've lost a lot, all right? But my Cryptohopper has basically never lost anything, all right? Sometimes you can see positions like this. That's not a lost position. I'm not worried about that at all. Eventually, that position there, when it gets a new buy signal for that coin, injective, it will DCA that position. It will buy another $25 of it, all right, and that will bring the average back to about 8% if it DCAs now. And then going from 8% to break even is a lot easier than going from 16% to break even. So that's the whole point of using DCA. I never use a stop loss in my Cryptohopper, but I might consider using a stop loss when we get closer to the top of this next bull run. All right, so I can get out of the market with just a small loss. All right, so I'm hoping not to have to do that, but I will. If I see there are signs and I've got positions like this that are at a loss, I will happily sell them all to avoid this going down to minus 70, minus 80, minus 90%. All right, I don't want to go through that. Been through that a few times before, guys. It happens, you know what I mean? But if you can get all of your money out at the top of the next bull run, this bull run, and keep that, and then wait for the bear market to get to the bottom, and then start your Cryptohopper accumulating again, you're going to do really well, guys. Really well. Even better than me, guys. Right? So, last bull run, like I said, I took $630. I put it in my Binance. I connected Cryptohopper to my Binance, and I set up strategies, and I tested things for months and months, and I finally found the strategy that works best for me, and I call it the secret sauce. And that, like I said, is available to you, and the link is below in the description. All right, so what does the bot do? All right, basically you can buy crypto using the secret sauce. It gets signals coming through it from a third party, and it buys cryptos based upon what settings you add into the bot. And you'll see, like in the config here, you see all kinds of settings in there. I'm not going to share them here because obviously this is running my secret sauce. So you set things up according to the secret sauce, and for example, when you get a signal to buy Bitcoin, well, you don't. If you've only got $1,000 on your Binance, you wouldn't buy $1,000 of Bitcoin when you got one signal for Bitcoin. No. You buy a small amount, maybe $10 worth. All right, and that's only using a tiny fraction of your total funds. All right, so if you've got $1,000 there, you're taking $10 out. That will leave you with $990 in reserve. All right, and then you've got one position open, which would be Bitcoin. All right, and that comes up maybe setting it up to 5% trailing stop loss with a 1% drop, and hopefully you'll get 4% minimum on that trade. All right, now it's not only opening one position, as you can see here. I've got 15 positions, and it's trading lots of little positions, and sometimes, like that one there, you can tell that that one has been DCA'd. How many times has that been DCA'd? Once or twice? Let's have a look. That's done 2 DCAs already. Now I've got this set to only DCA twice at 12.5% down. Alright, so if it drops 12.5% like this is more than 12.5%, and you get a new signal from the same provider, it will do a DCA, and it will buy another batch of that coin. And this is how you control the bot from going crazy with your money and spending it all at once. Alright, it's all in the secret sauce, guys. There's heaps of stuff to teach you in the secret sauce how all this stuff works. Alright, so you got the basics. You connect the bot to your Binance or your other exchange, KuCoin, Coinbase, whatever, and you program the bot. That's the secret sauce. You give it settings, you plug things in, and you tell it what to do and when to do it and how much money to spend and when to DCA and how much profit to look for on each position. And basically that's how you do it, guys. And you know, basically you set it up so it's not using all your money all in one go, and getting the right signals and what to do with the signals and when to buy, when to sell, when to DCA. Alright, how many positions to open, all of that is in the secret sauce. So I'm now going to show you how I went from $630 to $25,000 in the last bull market. Alright, and it was, you know, I actually made more than that. I just took a lot of money out during the bull market. Alright, I could have made a lot more. I could have made 50 grand, maybe more, but I was taking money out along the way. Yeah, Binance FUD, SEC FUD, Bitcoin FUD, crashes, dumps, FTX collapsing, things like that. That spooked me, and it spooked everybody. That's why Bitcoin dropped. Alright, so anyway, I took lots of money out, put them in cold storage on my hardware wallets, on my software wallets, and different places, other exchanges and that, to spread. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket, guys. Once you get, if you turn $630 into $5,000, you want to be taking some of that 5,000 out, so it's not having all your eggs in one basket. Do you get me? And that obviously is gonna reduce your compounding ability. So if you're taking $630 and you're hoping to make 50k, you could do that if you left it in and never took any out. Alright, depending on when you start in the bull market, and I recommend you get started, guys, because the halving is coming up soon. Alright, so anyway, let me show you this website, which I love. It's called Compound Daily, and it allows you to calculate or project how much profit you can make from certain amounts of money that you put in. And I'm going to show you approximately what I did in the last bull market. I'll put 365 days in there. And this is how compounding works, guys. You start small. Come back here. I hate ads like that. You start small, like I did. I started with the adventurer plan and $630, and look how much, right? That makes like 28,000, right? And I could have made more if I'd started with more here and had not taken money out along the way. Alright, so after 1 year compounding at 1.05% per day, you make decent money, and you can see the earnings growing here. So earnings here, this $6.83 was made the previous day, and I was using 650 in the bot. So this is growing, your principal amount is growing, and your daily profits start growing as well. Alright, and now, important point to mention, guys, you are not using all of your $630 or $1,000 or $5,000, or in my case $3,700. You're not using all of that to generate this profit here. You are using, well, for example, this is just a random one here. I've got $395 in play at the moment, unless this one DCAs, unless another couple of positions are opened. Yeah, I'm not using all of this all at one time. This is key, guys. I'm using this amount of money, approximately this amount of money, to generate this kind of profit, 1.05% profit per day added on to my total. So if I want to make, if I want to get to $636 in 24 hours, I only use maybe 20% of this $630 to make that $6.62 profit. This is the beauty of this thing, guys. You do not go all in. Write that down, guys. Never go all in, because that is going to get you wrecked. I could start the bot and go all in. It's 5 minutes after I start the bot, Bitcoin does a crash. And straight away, within a couple of hours, I'm 15% down on my $1,000. No, you start slowly, guys. Do it like the secret sauce teaches you. All the settings, all the signals, all the strategy, all the bits and bobs that you need to know in the secret sauce, guys. Right, so if I'm starting with more than $630, right, let's just take that number there, $3,719. I've got more crypto in other places that I'm considering. Some of it is coming up and it's nicely in profit now. I've got some over 100% in profit. I'm thinking about selling some of it soon, maybe sell half of it and put some more money in this bot to boost me up to 5,000. Alright, so let's say I'm starting off with $5,000 and I'm compounding with my secret sauce at 1.05%, and I'm going for how many days in 18 months, because that's what I think the bull market would last. Another 18 months till we get to the top. It could be 12, it could be 24, but I'm going for 18 months. 547 days. Alright, so let's have a look. Type in 547 days in there, and let's see the profits I could make from $5,000. Alright, so if I left it all in, and if everything went swimmingly, and if the bull market goes for another 547 days until we reach the top, and I'm leaving everything in, I'm not taking anything out, which I don't recommend, by the way, guys, I could turn that into this. What is that? It's $1,509,742. Don't believe me? Let's have a look down here. Alright, day one. What is 1.05% of $5,000? It's $52. There it is, look. $52.50. Alright, so day two, you take that $52.50 and you add it on to your 5,000. Now you're using a small fraction, remember, of your total amount to generate another $53 on top of that. And can you see $53 slightly bigger? Now, do you get 1.05% every single day? No. You get an average. All right. So if I get like I don't know, 1.05 times 30 for the month. All right. A good month will get me 31.5% profit, and I've had better months than that. I've had 40 and 50% a month, but I'm talking averages, guys. Averages, because some months maybe I'll only get 20%, some months maybe I'll get 15%, some months I'll get 45%. Do you get me, guys? All right. I am not saying this is exact. This is a rough outline of what you can make. Alright, if everything goes swimmingly all the time, you will grow like this. But It's usually in fits and starts, you know. You get a few good days, you get a few bad days, you get a few average days, you get a few 0 days, you know. But my bot never loses because I'm using DCA, I'm not using stop loss. That is the beauty of the secret sauce, guys. I'm just buying something now, look. Might take half an hour to buy that because it's using trailing buy. Anyway, back to here. Now, look what I can turn $5,000 into in 30 days. All right, we've turned $5,000 into that's $1,840 profit. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so let's go to 60 days. It's going to be a lot more than 1,000 whatever. Now we're up to $9,000. You can see what a big jump that is because we're compounding. And now we're up to nearly $100. So, I mean, my mic just went there, so I'm having to scroll back up because I was talking to myself for 30 seconds there. Alright, where was I? I was at 60 days, wasn't I? So, look at that. We've got up to $9,357 after 60 days. So, what's that? That's $4,300 profit in 2 months from 5,000. Pretty impressive, right? And look, we're almost up to $100 a day. On day 63 we reach that magic $100 a day mark from $5,000. Day 90 we've got we're up to $133, and now we've grown to a massive 12,800. We've more than doubled our money in 3 months. It's absolutely possible, guys. I've seen staggering results with Cryptohopper. A lot of naysayers, a lot of trolls in the comments. No, you can't. Telling me what I can't do when I've already done it. You know? I'm not planning to do this. I've already done it. From 630 up to 25,000. Yeah? Now I'm doing it again. So, forget the trolls. Anybody commenting in the comments below, I'm not going to delete your comments. I'll just let you be wrong and let you keep your job in your burger flipping job, you know. I'll be driving through that drive-through in my Bugatti Veyron or Chiron or Chiron, however you say it, which I like. Nice car. I'll be driving through, ordering my burgers from you. You know, so this is not for everybody. What did Einstein say? What did Einstein say about there it is, because I've searched for it before. It knows. James Force and Albert Einstein famously referred to compounding interest as the 8th wonder of the world. He went on to state that those who understand it earn it, and those who don't will pay it. Alright? So even if he didn't say that, it's true. Alright? 120 days. We're up to $181 profit per day. Average. Average, guys. This specific day, maybe you'll get $100 because it's a bad day. But maybe this specific day also could be an awesomely good day. You could get $350 on that day. And that boosts you. This is average, guys. I cannot emphasize this enough, guys. It doesn't actually go like this. This is like a, I don't know, call it a template of what you could get if you made that 1.05% average every single day. You don't do it every single day. You do it on average when you average things out. Where are we? 120 days, 182 days I'm looking for. Alright. Naysayers. We're up to $350 nearly. Profit per day. And remember, we are not using all of our, all of our funds to make these profits that contribute towards your total principal amount. We are using a fraction of this money that you have, I will be using a fraction of $5,000. Maybe I will use $1,000 of that $5,000 to generate profits for me, and I will leave $4,000 in reserve for times when things go to shit, and they do often, and you end up with positions like this, or even worse, minus 20, minus 30. Yeah, you're leaving that reserve money to bail you out of crap with DCAs on those positions that go right down. Alright, see that is a DCA'd position. I showed it already. It's been DCA'd 2 times. Yeah, it started off as a, I can't remember, $12 position, something like that. DCA'd 2 times because it went down deep. Alright, look at it now, it's back up in profit. The last time it did a DCA was 2 days ago. It's back up in profit now. I could, if I wanted, sell that now, but no, I'll leave it, let it run up by itself. Maybe I'll get 5% on that one. Alright, now I've got 5% of $48 instead of 5% of $12. Do you see what I'm saying here, guys? The shit days actually end up making things good in the end. When things recover, you end up with more profit on that position. Alright, so we're up to 182 days. We're up to almost $350 a day profit. We're up to 33 grand from 5,000. We're still just doing an average of 1.05% a day. Alright, let's go to 365 days, which is the full year. How much have we got? Very nice. $226,000 from $5,000, compounded at 1.05% interest per day, profit per day. You're now up to around $2,300 per day. But like I said again, maybe at this point, one day you're making $5,000, the next day you're making $0, the next day you're making $200. It's an average. Alright? Keep going with it. Now we get all the way up to 18 months, and there's our $1,514,742, and now you're up to $15,000 in profit per day. And remember, that $15,000 profit was not made by spending all of this. It was still made by spending only about 20-25% of this, and maybe a bit for DCA out of your reserve. Alright, you see how this works, guys? We're using a fraction of your money. It's like having $1,000 in your back pocket and going to the casino. Would you go in that casino with just $1,000 to your name? That's all the money you're worth in the world. That's your life savings. Would you go in and say, right, I want to bet on this number on the roulette table? Yeah, and you spin that wheel. I'm betting all this $1,000 on number 23. And you go, yeah, there you go, black 23 or whatever it is. Would you do that? No, only if you're a nutcase. Alright, what I would do is I'd go in with my $1,000 in my back pocket and say, okay, I want to put $10 on the number 23. I wouldn't risk the whole shebangle all in one go, and this is what I'm doing here with the bot, guys. Yeah, I'm what's the word? I'm carefully dipping my toe into the ocean, just in case a bloody tsunami comes 2 minutes after I've decided to dip my toe in. I don't want to jump in, right, and then have a tsunami coming at me. Jumping in is the equivalent of putting all of your money in all at one time from the beginning within 5 minutes, and then having a tsunami come at you. You're not going to survive. You're going to get wiped out. You're going to lose everything. But if you dip your toe in to that ocean, just get a feel for it, check things out, check the horizon, see if there's a tsunami. Maybe dip yourself in a bit further, make sure you get warmed up. It's a bit cold, you get up to your waist, and then Then you dunk yourself in, and at the point you're dunking yourself in, you're alright because you're only using like 20% of your funds, 25% of your funds. You're keeping safe. Alright, you're looking out for your tsunami on the horizon. Maybe you won't see it coming, and maybe if it does go for you, alright, all your positions that are open dip down by 15, 20, 25%, but it's okay because you've got 80 or 75% of your money in reserve for exactly that situation. It's a lifeboat, a life raft for you, ready to get you out of trouble. And that's how I rumble, guys, with this bot. All right. So there's another website that I like even more than this one. What was it called? Compound Interest Calculator. And I like this new one because it's called a calculator site, because this one, it allows you, right, instead of just starting with a certain number and ending up with a certain number, it allows you to add more every month. Alright, so if I've got, 5,000 is cool, that's there. Now if I'm making 1.05% average per day for, what was it, 400 and, just call it 2 years, shall we, 730 days, I can't remember 18 months. Alright, and if we're depositing every month, if we're depositing another, I don't know, say you take $500 from your salary. This is why I like this site, because you can add some in, or you can withdraw some. Alright, so let's say from your salary you've got your $5,000, that's in your trading bot, and you're using $1,000 of that. Well, you can add another $500, so you can increase the amount that your bot is using per day to make more profit. Right? Increase your position sizes or your number of positions to make more profits. So instead of making, like, on your first day, actually on your 31st day, because it's a month after, isn't it? Let's have a look. 31 days. Alright, so instead of making $71, you would be making like $6,840. If I put that in there, plus I add, this is wrong because it's got the decimals there, and I add a fraction of that $500 new dollars. Let's say that boosts us up to, I don't know, I'm just randomly guessing here, guys, 920. Alright, boosted an extra $50 to use at the same time. Alright, so that time, instead of making that, what was it, $70, I'm making $72.66. I'm making a bit more, basically. The more money you add, the more you make. Alright, so let's have a look. Beginning of the month, and we're compounding daily. It's calculating. Alright, so, oh my god, no. There's something wrong here. Sorry, silly me. I put 730 years. Silly me. Well, that'd be cool though. Look at these numbers growing a bit too big. Like it's broken the internet. 2 years. I forget. It's not the same as this. I put the days in here, and I put years in here. 2 years. All right. So I calculated that again. Sorry about that, guys. Don't get too excited. All right. $5,000. All right. After month one, you've added $500 at the beginning of the next month. All right. So now you've added $5,500 of your own money, but you've also made $2,000 profit. That makes sense? So let's say here, starting with $5,000, and on the first 30 days, You got 1,840 there. Alright, so you're adding that money onto your $500. So that's boosting you. Every month you're adding that $500 from your salary on top of your $5,000, and on top of that other $500 and the previous $500 and the previous one and the previous one. This is also compounding. It's like kind of double compounding, giving it an extra boost. Yeah, it's like if you push a car that's broken down. When you push that car, all right, it's difficult to start pushing, but once you get up to a certain speed, it becomes easier to push, doesn't it? All right. Imagine these $500 boosts, these extra little boosts, as somebody else coming to help you push the car. Imagine the speed you can get up to. You could get up to full running speed. If another 5 or 6 people are coming to help you push the car, yeah, you can get up to a right good old speed. Well, that's the same sort of thing that's happening here. Alright, don't I waffle on, eh? Alright, 12 months. After adding $500 a month and having our initial $5,000 and making our profits on top of this money, right, we've got up to $307,000 after 12 months. That's pretty impressive, because if you don't add any money after 12 months, what do you get to? Have a look, 365. Let's compare it with this. Right, 365. There we go. Alright, we get up to $226,000 without adding $500 a month. And look at the difference in that number just by adding that $500. It's massive. It's a massive boost, is that $500 a month. It is very powerful stuff. Let's have a look at the chart. This has got a chart also, which I love, because it shows you what's happening with your money. It shows you visually what's happening. Look at the amounts. We've got to $1 million after 16 months. 1,000,005 after 17 months. It's gone from $1 million, just over $1 million, an extra $400,000 in 1 month. Staggering numbers, guys, and this is all completely legit, guys. I know it is, because I've done it. Alright? Do you believe me? I hope you believe me, because your future can change if you understand this and you believe in it and you get the secret sauce and you do this for yourself. Perfect time. What are you doing? Don't put your $5,000 or your $100 or your $500 or your $1,000 in the bloody bank. You're going to lose money doing that. The bankers are using your money to loan out to people and make a profit on. That stinks. Yeah? And they ask you questions when you want to withdraw large sums of money. And start asking you, oh, well, what's it for? Oh, don't get me started on that, guys. Oh my God. Do not leave your money in a bank. Invest it, guys. Invest it. Even if it's not in this and the secret sauce, put it on the stock market or whatever. You'll do better than the bloody bank account. You'll do better than sticking it under your pillow. Did you know you lose about 10% of your money every year at an inflation rate of 10%? Alright? Even if it comes down to 3%. Your $100 at 3% inflation is only worth $97 next year. Why would you want that? Oh, but my bank gives me 1% interest per year. Oh, wow. Oh my God, get out of town. So you've got your $97 plus 1% interest. Alright, what's 1% of 97? Well, I tell you, it doesn't take you back above $100. It's less than $98. Do you get my drift, guys? Are you getting this? Alright? This stuff works. And I would not be using Cryptohopper for 6 years and paying for it for 6 years if it didn't work. Alright? I took 630 and I turned it into 25,000, and I know if I'd left all of my money in all of the time, I would be up to at least 50k. At least 50k by compounding. And if I'd have added money, like doing it on here, we're talking 100k. So don't listen to any naysayers, don't listen to any trolls in the comments saying no, it's not possible. Do you know how easy it is for me to just go down in the comments and go, oh, I don't like that comment, and delete it? I leave them there, mate, because I like to make videos to prove them wrong. I love making videos to prove them wrong. I love it. And I'm just thinking about, you know, the jealousy that they must be feeling. That's what it is, these trolls. They're jealous. They haven't done anything with their lives. They can't make money trading crypto, so they go and tell everybody else that they can't make money either. Oh my God, the mentality there is ridiculous. Anyway, this video's got way too long, hasn't it? Right, guys, listen. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends on social media. Those who are savvy like yourself, are into stuff like this, who are into bettering themselves and making money, are into crypto. You know, I've had people rolling their eyes back, the back of their head, you know, he's talking about that Bitcoin stuff again. They don't understand, some people. You've got to actually show them. Do it yourself, get it done, show them after this bull run. Be too late for them after this bull run. They'll have to wait for the next bull run. But you show them, guys. You get them into crypto for the next bull run. Don't just tell them about it, show them it. Alright? Like, comment, subscribe. If you want the secret sauce, remember, guys, yeah, link down below. Doesn't cost you any more. I'll help you out on Skype. And if you already have the secret sauce, there's what you do. Alright? I will leave you, and I will see you again either in the secret sauce or in my next YouTube video. And remember, guys, stay lucky. Alright? Let's bring on Bertie. You're my little shy Bertie bot. Come on, Bertie. Yeah, give him a pat on the head, because my Bertie's been making loads of money for me. Alright? Come on, Bertie. Come on. Bring it. Bye-bye, guys.